Good morning, K1 friends. Hopefully you've been checking out the webcam at the Decorah, Iowa Eagles, or even some other ones, and being ornithologists, checking out all the birds that are even in your neighborhood or your backyard. So we're going to continue with birds. We're kind of going by a book that you probably would have made in class, but I'm just going to go by it here. So it says all about birds. So birds have special traits that help you determine if they are indeed a bird. So we're going to learn about those certain traits. Yesterday we talked about all the parts of a bird. So one is that all birds lay eggs and their babies hatch from eggs. So when you think about the eggs that you eat for breakfast, think about the size of them that are come from. Where do those eggs come from? Hopefully you said a chicken. One of the largest eggs that I have here is an ostrich egg. I'll be posting on Blooms a really cool video about 5 facts about an ostrich you might not know, and I actually learned something from it. So be watching for that on Blooms. But this is an ostrich. You can tell it's as big as my hand, and it'll tell you that video will tell you some things. Plus you can see some real ostriches and what they look like and how they compare to even a person, which is so cool. So lots of different size eggs. Some eggs you might see different colors or different patterns on an egg. So when you're looking through this book that I'm going to read next, be watching for those. Every bird, their eggs are different. They all don't look the same. They're not all white. They're not all brown. They're different sizes and different colors and different shapes. So
and textures.
And yes, and textures, meaning how they feel. So sadly in the book, we can't feel it, but you might be able to see some of it. So this book is called An Egg is Quiet. And it kind of is when you think about it. All right, so here we go. It is written by Dianna Aston and illustrated by Sylvia Long. And what's cool about this book is this is the color of, I'm guessing, a robin's egg, because I know they're this color, but I don't know about the spots on it. So the first page just shows all different, types. So this is an emperor penguin egg. This is a yellow-billed cuckoo. Then we've got a turkey egg. And then we have this little lobster egg. Even though it's not a bird, still a little egg. They have an egg. We have a boat-tailed grackle egg. On this leaf are harlequin bugs. So there are some different animals just besides birds that lay eggs. This one, check this one out. That's a dogfish. So different shapes that eggs can be. And just check them out. If you have this book at home, look through it. If not, you can check it out from the library when the library is opened. Or it'll be here at school if we ever come back. All right, let's get started. An egg is quiet. There you go. An egg is quiet. It sits there under its mother's feathers or on top of its father's feet, buried beneath the sand, warm and cozy. So on here we have a hummingbird, an emperor penguin, and a sea turtle. An egg is colorful. Look at all the different colors that come from the different eggs. We have a California thrasher, a hawfinch, a fork-tailed storm petrel, all these different colors. An egg is shapely. There are round eggs, like the sea turtle. There are oval eggs, like a ladybug beetle. There are pointy eggs, like the common murre. It's a seabird egg. They're pointy at one end, so if they're laid on a rock or ledges, they roll around in a circle, kind of like a cone, so they don't fall off the cliff. And then there are even tubular eggs, like this dogfish. An egg is clever. The markings on some eggs help them blend in with their surroundings. This is called, do you know? I know you know. Camouflage. Camouflage is an egg's way of hiding. An egg might be speckled to resemble the rocks around it, or it might be gray, the color of mud by a lake. An egg does not want to be eaten by a raccoon or a snake or a fox or an insect. So that's always helpful. Eggs come in different sizes. So there's the ostrich egg, like I told you. The ostrich egg can weigh as much as 8 pounds. It is so big and so round that it takes 2 hands to hold 1 egg. And the smallest egg, we've got the hummingbird of a bird. A hummingbird egg are the size of a jelly bean. It would take about 2,000 hummingbird eggs to equal the size of 1 ostrich egg. An egg is artistic. So look at all the different designs on it. We've got swirls and lines and dots and speckles. An egg is textured, like Miss Kathy said. There are hard eggs. Birds' eggs are hard. There are soft eggs. Reptile eggs are often soft and rubbery. There's gooey eggs, like a frog. Amphibian eggs are gooey. The goo keeps them from drying out. There's smooth eggs. This is a black vulture. Most birds' eggs are smooth. And there's rough eggs. This is a southern cassowary. Cassowary. The eggs of them, cassowaries, emus, and cormorants are rough. It's a new word for me. An egg might even be fossilized. The remains of creatures that died millions of years ago may become rock hard or fossilized. Scientists have unearthed fossilized dinosaur eggs all around the world. Some are round, and some are oblong, and some are as small as 1 inch across, and some are as large as 20 inches. Scientists believe all dinosaurs hatched from eggs. An egg is giving. So this is the life cycle of a chicken egg, a salmon, a fish egg, and then this is of a grasshopper. So it goes through the life cycle of how long it takes. So in 3 days, it's this little inside, and then after 21 days, a chicken hatches. Or 11 weeks, a salmon is born. Or 15 days, you've got the grasshopper. An egg gives the little creature growing inside it everything it needs. The shell is its home, the yolk is its food, and the egg white, or albumen, is its pillow. The shell is covered with teeny tiny holes which allow air to enter. An egg is quiet. And then suddenly, what do you think happens? An egg is noisy because the birds have come out. These are called black-necked stilt nestlings. And then the same, they have the eggs on the one, now they have pictures of the birds that it would come from, or the bugs. We've got crickets and ladybugs too. So not only birds hatch from eggs, but all birds do, but there are other animals that have, that lay eggs and show. So this was just a fun way of thinking about what eggs look like, what kind of birds. So when you're out there thinking, oh, what do you think their egg might look like? Because they're all different, depending on where they're at, if they have to be camouflaged, where they're going to lay their eggs, where they're going to, like our eagle, she just sits on, now the eaglets are sleeping, it must be nap time. And so she keeps them warm. And before that, I'm bummed that we didn't get to see them hatch, because that is a cool thing to watch. But maybe if you watch other bird live videos, if you find any, let me know. And it's a fun thing to see when they come out of their eggs, their home that they've been in for a while. All right.
What should we mention? Thursday and Friday?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I forgot to mention it during our math binder time. Normally, Thursday and Friday, we wouldn't have school because the church would be having their consignment sale. So we won't be doing school on Thursday and Friday, which is crazy. But we'll keep with our days of school. So today will be the last day. But if you're able to come and join us Friday at 10 o'clock, we're having a parade in front of the school. The teachers will be there. I hope to see your smiling faces. I'll be yelling and waving and saying hello. And otherwise, today's our last lesson until we start back up on Monday. All right, we'll see you later. Hopefully Friday. Bye.